So, so the shift has already happened. The timelines have already merged. And now it's time to find your light. It's time to shine bright that light. But if you don't know what it is, you can't shine. It's time to start fasting and getting your physical temple ready for a journey that we're about to go on. Like, this whole thing is about to flip. We're at the midway point. Like I told y'all, in the Great American, they call it the Great American Eclipse. That's when everything switched. The eclipse happened from west to east instead of east to west. This was so significant because it signified the beginning of the flip. And now the magnetic anomalies that are happening all over the world are increasing. So in other words, you should have been, for the last 3 years, finding your light, getting rid of everything that don't serve you, everything that's just negative and evil in your life, cutting it off. Because when this flip actually physically happens in the 3D, there's going to be a lot of recycling. It's going to be a lot of recycling. A lot of NPCs will be recycling. A lot of, unfortunately, a lot of soul beings are going to be recycling too. But when they recycle back, it won't be what they think. You're supposed to go into life with your temple. That's why this is so deep. Them trying to draw out people and soul beings and start a war. An NPC go out there and, you know, give up its life. That's one thing. But a soul being giving up its physical temple without having fulfilled the soul contracts on the name and the number that you came into this existence with means something totally different. So right now you need to be gearing up in all ways, literally gearing up. You need to be getting your boots right. You need to be learning to cook for yourself. If you don't know how to cook for yourself, learn how to grow food for yourself. If you don't know how to do that, you need to learn to take care of your own medical needs if you have those. Wean yourself off of all pharmaceutical drugs. I mean, it's time to just allow the purge to be, because this is a time of purge. Everything is being purged because we're getting ready to flip, and everything that you don't need, you need to get rid of. You've had time. And in this last time, before, well, I won't say that, but this last time that you're out and about and you're able to be where you're supposed to be, take notice of the skills and abilities that you have. This is what you need to be focused on, your skills and abilities. Do you know how to hunt? Do you know how to fish? Do you know what wild plants are in your area? This is all knowledge that has been lost. Do you know how to make pemmican? If you don't know what pemmican is, it's time to learn about that. And just make a whole bunch of pemmican. You're gonna need it. Get off of the king's food, so to speak. Stop eating from your fake daddy's table. It's time to leave a lot of that fake food alone. It's been time, but now you have to. You have to get your body in line and in order and in the right resonance with Mama Earth. That's the only way you're gonna make it through that pole shift. Because if you think about it, the poles have been shifting for a very long time. A very long time. Men thinking they're women, women thinking they're men. The poles have shifted. In other words, the polarity from which we draw our stream of consciousness has switched. We're no longer drawing from that same stream of consciousness any longer. Everybody had to go on quarantine because everybody was sick. Whether you knew it or not. You're mentally sick or emotionally sick or physically sick. But now, you should have seen your sickness. You should have seen yourself in the mirror, and you should have seen exactly who you are and what your shadow is and how you can help your shadow. Because you need your shadow too. This is not just about, you getting money or living in a higher aspect of yourself without your whole complete self. That makes no sense. So, as this timeline draws to a conclusion, and as these bio versions of viruses are being released, it's going to be very important that you have your body or your temple in order. Because the kingdom of light is here. The queendom of wisdom and knowledge is here. The king and queen have presented themselves to the world, but the world received them not. So we get a purge. Love is the only way. Unity is the tying knot. The unity or the universe is coming into one song and one frequency. So no matter who you think you are and what you think you are, you're gonna find out. You're gonna find out what vibration you're on, what frequency you're on here pretty soon. So prepare now. Prepare your mind. Prepare your body. Don't let your soul get ate up anymore. Stop going to people. If you're reading cards for people and doing that stuff now, chill. If you've been taken away from it, allow it to go. Let the towers fall where they may. Just trust me, it's not a good time to be hopping onto the other side for other people. There's so many parasitic forms now that are taking hold. It's ridiculous. So I say this as a warning. Learn to control your temple right now. Learn to control your temple right now. It is so important. You may not get another chance to be able to control your temple. The circumstances may come about so fast that you ain't prepared to be hungry. You ain't prepared to sleep outside. You ain't prepared mentally to hear your children crying and asking for food. You got to prepare your mind for stuff like that, man, or you won't survive, soul being or not. And there are some NPCs that are being connected with a soul tie, because even they could be saved. It's deep. It's deep. But there are some NPCs that know what's up and they are begging for life. They don't even have a soul connection and they know what's going on. And they're being connected to souls. So keep your head up, stay wise, live in bliss. But keep an eye out. Use the real eye.